Salutation, viewers. I'm a complete idiot, but you probably already knew that. I went to record this video, and I took a picture of myself because I forgot to change the little setting on the iPhone camera that lets me record video. Yeah, awesome. It's always great talking to yourself twice. It's always great being self-conscious that other people are going to hear you talking to yourself. And true story, I just waited outside of my apartment and then went back inside of my apartment before this lady was done picking up her mail and taking her dog inside her house, because it's weird when you sit there and talk to yourself when no one's watching. I think I just heard something. Awesome. Anyways, some of you had mentioned that you don't necessarily like watching me do camera work while holding it because it's a little shaky and it's a little crazy. And some of you are like, you should just use a tripod. And we're inside my car now. I'm not going anywhere, but no one can hear me, and it looks less ridiculous that I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Anyways, back to the tripod. So some people were saying, well, it's shaky and whatever, and I figure, more or less, it's more interesting when I walk around and I get to do things, and I get to show you things, because if I'm just sitting here like this without moving, well, my hand's moving because I hope I don't have Parkinson's. I don't have Parkinson's. It's not funny. Parkinson's, not funny. Michael J. Fox, funny. Michael J. Fox with Parkinson, not funny. I don't even think that makes sense. Anyways, I think it's boring just to sit here and watch me talk, and there's just like a static background behind me, and I can't show you my awesome dashboard, Curious George. So funny thing about Curious George here is the middle of him there, that is what color he was originally, and the sun has desperately faded him a bunch of different colors. Apparently they use two kinds of plastic, one that fades and one doesn't. And why they didn't just use all of it, I don't know. But I've had that monkey for like 4 or 5 years, and he's hung out in my dashboard there. He's wedged in between the glass and the bottom, and when it gets too cold, things contract and he sometimes falls out. But it's when it's hot and it's kind of warm right now inside my car, he stays there just nicely. So let me know in the comments whether you like the non-tripod movement stuff, and I think I can get out of my car now because I'm like halfway done with the video. And we'll just walk back up. Because I think it's fun. It's fun to walk around, and we did the Jackass review on the slide, which was fun. But if you really want a tripod and it's boring, let me know too. I can do that sometimes, and I'm working on some options to mount the iPhone 4 on a tripod. Joby, who makes Gorilla Pods, has a new iPod adapter thing, but it's like $40. I'm like, why do I want to spend $40 on a tripod for my iPhone? There's this other company whose name I can't remember, and I should have looked it up in between having to do this twice. Has this new like L-shaped adapter thing that like kind of sits on your phone. That's only $20, and I know GorillaPod puts out just a standard tripod. Oh, and the new thing has the universal tripod adapter thing, so you can just put together a Joby GorillaPod, which is $15, and that thing, so it's $35. So it's still $5 cheaper than the GorillaPod version. So maybe I'll try one of those out and see what's going on. And then with the GorillaPod, you can just like attach it to anything. So we'll see what happens, because I'm going to do a lot more stuff with the phone, and sometimes you just want a nice little shot. And we're going to keep walking. I'm not done. So then the other thing is a lot. Oh, I'm holding my phone over the edge of a balcony, and it feels precarious. But I like this low ankle thing, so I'm holding it really tight. The other thing is a lot of people answer questions here on their YouTube channel. So ask me a question and post a comment or leave a video response, and I'll get back to you with some of those answers. But here are a couple answers ahead of time in case you were wondering. No, I don't like. Ooh, that's a crazy like spider web wisping in the breeze. I can't show it to you because it wouldn't show up. Answers to questions. No, not really a cat person. I like cats, but definitely a dog person. Yes, sometimes Top Ramen is a good food. I buy my underwear at Target. Not even going to tell you what kind. Let's see, another question. Your check is in the mail? No, I don't want to see that. So that's just a kind of a random sampling of some of the answers you may or may not get from questions you ask. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the Do or Do Not series. We reviewed Connect Ventures, technically Tony Hawk could have been part of that. We have some more games coming up. Hopefully going to get some tech stuff thrown in there, some movie stuff thrown in there as well. So keep watching those. Tell your friends to subscribe, and you subscribe as well if you haven't. There's a little button. You should press it. So we'll be back later, and leave me some answers to tripod questions and some questions of your own, and I will see you later. Adios.